Hello viewers, in this session we will discuss the basics of coordinate geometry. Before going through the details to solve the problems or prove the formulae to be used in coordinate geometry, we must know the basics of coordinate geometry. To know the basic of any subject, we must know first the definition of that very subject. Here we have selected the subject coordinate geometry. Although we know that it is a branch of mathematics, but what is the concept is used, or what is the purpose of studying this coordinate geometry. So first of all, we will try to know the definition of coordinate geometry. It is the branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometry by means of algebra. You can note down again. You can see definition of coordinate geometry. It is the branch of mathematics which deals with the study of geometry by means of algebra. Okay. Since it has been discovered by any mathematician, so we must know the name of that very mathematician. We call him as the father of coordinate geometry. Who is the father of the coordinate geometry? He is none other than René Descartes. We must pay full respect to René Descartes. The Cartesian coordinates were discovered or were named by the name Descartes. René Descartes, the father of coordinate geometry. Number 2, the coordinate geometry is also called the analytical geometry. It is a question, some sort of GK type. It can be asked in short answer questions or multiple choice questions. Number 3, what is the basic need of coordinate geometry, or you can say what is the purpose of studying the coordinate geometry. The purpose of studying this coordinate geometry is to locate the position of point or points as per our requirement to solve the problems. So our purpose is to locate the position of points so that we can calculate the area of any shape, whether it is a triangle, rectangle, square, trapezium, anything, any type, and many other problems we can solve it. So to locate the point, we have designed a rectangular axis. This is the rectangular axis. The rectangular axis it comprises two axes. One is this x dash O. This point, crossing point is O. So this line x dash O x is called x-axis. It's called x-axis. Whereas this vertical line or axis, that is y O y dash, this is y-axis. It is vertical, and this horizontal axis is x-axis. The point where both the axes meet is called origin. Its coordinates are 0 and 0. Means x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is also 0. This coordinate x, y, coordinates x and y. X related with x-axis is called abscissa, whereas y coordinate related with y-axis is called ordinate. So remember, a point will be denoted by these two digits. That will be x on x-axis and y on y-axis. How it can be calculated, or what is the logic behind it to calculate two digits. This whole plane where x and y axis cut at 0, 0 or origin divides the whole plane in 4 quadrants. This is first quadrant, y, o, x. This area is called first quadrant, whereas y, o, x dash, this side is called second quadrant. Likewise, this x dash, o, y dash, this area is third quadrant. Just to understand this, I am explaining you. When you will solve the problem, you will get clarification accordingly. This x, o, y dash is fourth quadrant. Now how the points will be marked? A point will get position according to the value of x and y. Suppose x and y given as 2 and 3. When it is 2, 2, 3. That means x is 2 and y is 3. X is 2 on this x-axis x is 2. 2 is positive 2 here. It is not negative 2. If negative, then we have to see this minus 2. If it is positive, then we have to see this 2. And 3 on y-axis. So 3 on y-axis. 2 happened to this. Seems to be okay, no problem. We will continue in next video. Now you have understood this first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. About the values lying in which quadrant we will discuss in next video.